Greg the Hammer Valentine.
There he is, folks. The legend himself.
Wrestling legend, Greg the Hammer Valentine, right here on the South's Greatest Wrestling Fans, Wes.
That's right, Danny. We're going to get up close and personal with him.
And it's obvious who's not the crowd favorite tonight as Greg the Hammer makes his way down to the ring.
Well, that man's never a crowd favorite.
Oh, they don't like him here at all, Wes.
But it makes him no difference, Danny, because he can wrestle, he can brawl, and then he can also brawl.
Well, you're absolutely right, but he's in there with the speed and quickness of the fantastic Tommy Rogers. Look at that beautiful championship belt, Wes.
Just like he said, folks, he's the best and he's the greatest, and you remember that.
And we're about ready to get this great matchup started. I'm really excited about this one, Wes.
Oh, my gracious, Danny. It's for the championship belt. It's a title shot right here on the South Greatest Wrestling Fans.
Folks, we bring it to you every week right here on the SGWF, local independent wrestling at its best.
And like I've told y'all people over and over again, get out and support them because you never know who's going to be there.
Oh, if you see American Championship Wrestling, you know right there, Wes, it's the best it can possibly be. The referee checking out Greg the Hammer as we're about ready to get this contest underway, calling for the bell. And here we go, Wes. This ought to be a classic matchup right here.
Oh, you got to know it, Danny.
Men feeling each other out there.
Greg the Hammer with his stalking.
Locking it up, collar and elbow. Greg the Hammer, obviously the more powerful of the two men. Backing Tommy Rogers up into the corner. Referee asking for the break.
Well, I doubt it'll be clean. Oh!
The clean break given up by Greg the Hammer Valentine that time.
I'm shocked.
Very surprising indeed, Wesley, to see Greg the Hammer give up that clean break. And they hook it up, collar and elbow, arm drag takedown by Tommy Rogers. He just took the Hammer down quick that time, Wes.
Well, he said he pulled his hair, Danny.
Well, I didn't see that from my vantage point. But Greg the Hammer arguing his point there, saying that he did get the hair pulled. Hooking it up, collar and elbow. Arm drag takedown by Tommy Rogers.
I think he pulled his hair then, Danny.
The referee's asking him. Of course, Tommy Rogers denying it. I didn't see anything from where I'm sitting, Wes. I don't know. I think Greg the Hammer's just playing the referee.
Well, we'll see.
And these guys are circling each other right there in the middle of the ring as they lock it up, collar and elbow. Greg the Hammer got the arm into a go-behind into the chicken wing, reversed by Tommy Rogers. Big elbow shot by Greg the Hammer.
He took a shot there.
Driving that elbow right into the cranium, and again, of Tommy Rogers. And again, right to the back of the head, Wes.
Well, I tell you what, he'll have a vicious headache after tonight's over with if he keeps that up.
Driving the knee into Tommy Rogers. Wait, he's just bearing all the weight down. He's choking him right there.
That's not a choke. He's over his chest.
Driving the knee right down into the throat.
It was on the chest.
Backing him into the ropes. Irish whip.
Big knee.
Knee right to the midsection of Tommy Rogers. Oh, driving that elbow right into the top of the head. And again,
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
And he's really nailing him, Wes. Tommy Rogers able to get that shoulder up. And again, relinquishing the 2 count. Trying to get back to his feet.
He needs to get away from him.
Greg the Hammer working that arm bar.
Well, you know the Hammer is going to be methodical.
Well, he has selected that arm as a target on the body. Working that arm bar in. Applying the pressure right there, Wes.
Look at the face of Greg the Hammer.
Forearm shots by Tommy Rogers, backing the Hammer up. Irish whip into ropes. Oh, but the Hammer held on and booted him right to the midsection, Wes.
That had to hurt, Danny. It could be all over with right. What's he going to do?
Greg the Hammer's got him in a very vulnerable position. Oh, headbutt right there to the lower abdomen, Wes.
Or growing.
Once again, getting a 2 count on Tommy Rogers. Again with a 2 count. Tommy Rogers able to get that shoulder up. And Greg the Hammer, oh! Tommy Rogers got the knees up. He caught Greg the Hammer coming down with that one. Now the Hammer looks like he might be in trouble. Backed up into the corner. Boot to the midsection by Tommy Rogers.
Oh, and the little man's taking it right to him, Danny. Right to him.
Snapmare taking the Hammer over. Oh, and there's the elbow shot right to the cranium.
Well, I mean, he's taking the page right out of the Hammer's book.
Oh, and a drop kick on Hammer from the sitting position. Lateral press, getting a 2 count, Wes.
Well, I didn't figure he'd keep the Hammer down for a 3 count on that move.
There's the side headlock being applied by Tommy Rogers on Greg the Hammer Valentine right there. Applying the pressure. Now he's hooking the arms. Looks like a submission type maneuver right there, Wes. Spreading those arms apart, he could actually dislocate his shoulder right there.
Almost an abdominal stretch in a sitting mode.
Very nice analogy, Wes. It is very much like the abdominal stretch right there, but the Hammer in the sitting position. And there you see Tommy Rogers got a hammer lock applied, but he's also got his knee draped across the back of the Hammer's head right there, using that extra leverage. Very scientific methodology being used by Tommy Rogers right here on the Hammer. And Greg the Hammer trying to get back to his feet now. As Tommy Rogers still hanging onto that arm bar. Hammer driving that knee in, and again, vicious chop by the Hammer. Irish whip into the ropes, going for the backdrop, but he telegraphed that one, Wes.
Oh, he's sitting down with it, Danny.
Hooking the leg, there's your cover, 1, 2.
He kicked out.
Tommy Rogers getting a 2 count right there on Greg the Hammer Valentine. Now the Hammer's backed off, Wes. He's a little bit worse for the wear right now.
Well, you know, he's toting a whole lot more body weight than the young man is.
Oh, you're absolutely right. He does have a big weight advantage in tonight's contest. Tommy Rogers trying to get the Hammer to back away from the ropes. Oh, there's a shot right to the midsection. Big elbow to the head of Tommy Rogers. Oh, and another, and he's just springing right back off of that rope.
Just like a pinball machine, Danny.
Caught him right square in the head with that elbow, sending him down hard.
And these fans are getting behind Greg the Hammer Valentine.
I wouldn't call that getting behind him, Wes. They hate him here in Greenwood, Mississippi. Oh, Tommy Rogers sent out right in front of the timekeeper's table right there.
Boy, Greg the Hammer Valentine, he is a vicious man, Danny.
To say the least, Wesley, sending the man out to that hard concrete floor. The referee's counting Tommy Rogers, trying to get him back into the ring.
Well, he's getting back in.
Slowly but surely. Greg the Hammer coming over to maybe help out. Wait a minute, he's got the man turned around. Oh, the clubbing shot.
Did you hear that thump?
Ringing out across the chest of Tommy Rogers right there. Oh, and he just choked him out right on that top rope.
My gracious alive,
Slingshot effect sending Tommy Rogers down to that concrete floor again.
That could break a man's neck.
The referee once again counting Tommy Rogers outside the ring. The fans getting behind Tommy, trying to give him that extra support. Wait, Tommy Rogers grabbed the leg of Greg the Hammer, dragging him outside the ring.
What's he doing outside the ring?
Nailed him right there in the head. Wait, he got something from the fans.
Oh, my God, he hit him in the head with a beer.
A cold beer right upside the head of Greg the Hammer Valentine, rolls him back into the ring. Tommy Rogers definitely got the fan support, boot to the midsection. Greg the Hammer coming off the ropes, Tommy Rogers blocking it.
He's got a big adrenaline rush.
Irish whip, big right hand, sending Greg the Hammer down to the mat. Tommy Rogers rolls him over, getting a 2 count, but the Hammer grabbing the ropes.
He just had, I believe he had him, Danny, if he hadn't been that close to the ropes.
Using the ropes to break the count. Now Tommy Rogers, Irish whip into the turnbuckle, following him in, but Greg the Hammer caught him coming in with a knee, hooking the legs. Greg the Hammer, wait a minute, he's got his feet.
He won it, Danny, 1, 2, 3.
Wait a minute.
It was a clean win.
Clean win, he had his feet on the ropes.
I didn't see any feet. He retained the belt.
His feet were all over the ropes. That's outrageous. This is ridiculous, folks. There's your winner, Greg the Hammer Valentine. That's just outrageous. Had his feet all over the ropes. Right there, Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Mr. Up Close and Personal. I'm standing here with a legend, Greg the Hammer Valentine, who retained his belt tonight against Tommy Rogers. And I saw it over there in the corner. It was a clean 1, 2, 3. Isn't that right?
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you calling me a legend. I appreciate that you know good talent, great talent when you see it. And a lot of other people around here realize what Greg the Hammer Valentine means to professional wrestling. The name Valentine is synonymous with greatness, synonymous with pro wrestling. I am a second-generation wrestler. Johnny Valentine was the greatest wrestler of all time, and I have followed in his footsteps. And this Southern Heavyweight Championship belt is mine, and it will stay mine because I am the greatest of all time. I was the greatest when I was in the WWF. I was the greatest when I was in the WCW, and now I'm the greatest that I'm here in the American Wrestling Federation. Put that in your pipe, and you can smoke it, because Greg the Hammer Valentine, like you said before, is a legend.
That's right, folks, and you got it right here live on the South's greatest wrestling fans in Greenwood, Mississippi.